Alright guys, what up? So another video and holy crap. So I'm cruising along looking at stuff going on for Comic-Con, and what do I see? Warner Brothers 2015, instead of it doing a Justice League film, Superman and Batman. Now that doesn't stop there. 2016 Flash. 2017 Justice League film. Oh, so basically it looks like we've got a setup. Whether this works and we get to the Justice League is another thing, but this is an interesting route Warner's is going. This is not the same as Avengers. This is a completely different route that they're going to set this up. But so basically that means no Man of Steel 2. That means the next time we see Superman will be basically with Batman. In 2015, we are going to see for the first time ever Superman and Batman on screen together. Now let's talk about that and we'll move on. This is going to have to be a two-part video because this news is huge. First, let's talk about, to do this, the biggest thing is we have to recast the new Batman because Christian Bale is gone. He said, I'm done with Batman, I'm out. If no one's not doing it, I'm gone. So that's the end of Christian Bale. So what Warner Bros. Has to do now is we need to cast a new Batman, not Joseph Lovett-Gordon. That does not work. We need Bruce Wayne Batman in this film, not the Joseph Gordon-Levitt character, because that's not Bruce Wayne. That's John Blake / Robin. But still, it's still weird. But it's not. But that cannot be Batman. So this blew me away because this is like some shocking news. I'm pretty pumped for that. I mean, shoot, to see Batman and Superman in the same film, this is something I've been waiting for a long time. Now, we have no clue who's going to write it. We have no clue who's going to direct it. But we know it's coming in 2015. Now, here are the challenges of making this work. We had a Superman film. Now, we had Batman films, but the problem is Nolan's universe does not mix well with Superman. And it's known in Superman that basically this is the first time that humans encountered an alien, which is Superman and the alien attack. So the interesting thing is how are they going to introduce Batman into a Superman? Now is Batman and Superman essentially going to be Man of Steel 2 and Batman and Superman runs into Batman? Now here's how this could possibly work. One, Lex Luthor's character, because the whole LexCorp thing, that could work in terms of the business angle and how you bring in Bruce Wayne. Two, it could be something, I'm guessing though, and overall that's going to have to be the way it's going to be done. But now here's the challenge. Introducing Batman into the Superman world without Batman having his own film and without already introducing us to the new person playing Batman is going to be one hell of a tricky thing to do. And it's got to be done just right or it's going to be a disaster, and that will basically kills the momentum right there. But I like how Warner Brothers has opted not to rush this and said, okay, let's not do Justice League in 2015. Let's push it back to 2017 so we can set up these characters in this universe, and these characters is knowing each other. And 2016, a Flash film. Oh man, I have been waiting for them to announce a Flash film for a long time. I'm personally going to say I don't think there's certain characters I don't find as interesting standalone, but I do want to see a Flash film. Now, what really shocks me out of this, one, it doesn't surprise me that there's no Green Lantern film, because here's the thing. Lantern's going to have to be reintroduced through the Justice League films, if it gets to that point. And then after the Justice League film, a Lantern not story reboot, but a Lantern reboot with the new Lantern in a good Lantern film. That's how that's going to have to be done. It's going to have to be reintroduced that way. But what shocks me is no Wonder Woman film. So this essentially means we're not going to get the Wonder Woman origin story into the film. Which tells me one thing, that Warner still is not comfortable and financing a standalone female superhero film and expecting it to profit. Now, of course, Wonder Woman, of course, is a big character, but Wonder Woman needs her own film. She needs a standalone film. To introduce her straight into the Justice League is going to be beyond a tricky point. Because Lantern, that might be a little easier due to the whole alien and space stuff. And with Superman, that might be a little easier. But Wonder Woman is the tricky one. Wonder Woman, actually, both Batman and Wonder Woman is going to be tricky, but we'll see how they introduce Batman. Now, we don't have many details other than them saying 2015 Superman and Batman, 2016 The Flash, 2017 Justice League film. That's all we have. Now, the Warner Bros. Is finally now moved in the right direction to finally start utilizing their property. Now comes the tricky part in casting, because we need to cast Batman, we need to cast a proper Flash, and do this. And please, guys, do this film right. Don't screw up on this, because this is a turning point, Warners. You got the ideas, you got it set up. Now just don't screw up. Get good directors. Take your time. Edge out a proper story. Don't just try to do what everybody else did. Edge out a proper story with this to make a Flash film. And then of course, we need a Justice League. We'll have the Justice League film. But we need casting. We need a Batman. We need Flash. We need casting for Wonder Woman. And I know some people are going to say we already have a Lantern. But in all honesty, I don't see Ryan Reynolds' Lantern working at this point in the film. And in all honesty, I never liked Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern. And it wouldn't bother me at all if they recast it. Or go the Jon Stewart route. That would kind of be a lot better. Because either recast Hal Jordan or go the Jon Stewart route. Because in all honesty, I don't want to see Ryan Reynolds anymore as Lantern. He didn't portray the character very properly. And, biggest thing, and if they do get to a Justice League film, make a damn Lantern suit and don't CGI the thing onto the person, because that looks so awful. You can still create a suit and still have the CGI. They created a Superman suit. You didn't see them CGIing a suit onto Harvey Keitel. That suit looks so like a piece of shit in Green Lantern. It wasn't even funny. And in a CGI mask, which was unnecessary. You could have easily just created a mask. Way overboard on that. But basically here we go. We are setting up for a Justice League film. The setups are finally here and the pieces are finally rolling into play. This is a big announcement because nobody even expected this coming from Warner's. So there's not really a lot of information I can talk about right now until they have more out. Like I said, I'm excited. It's going to be a tricky point. There's going to be a lot of tricky things. And Superman and Batman, that's going to be really interesting to do. But if they can pull this off right, this will be monumental. This will be the biggest step in the DC Universe established. Because if they can pull off Superman and Batman together in the same movie, and have the story be good, have this be coherent, cast a good Batman, a Batman that the audience will accept for future Batman films, then you've got your universe. You've got your setup. You just bring the other pieces into play. Now, I'm looking at it like this. So I'm guessing in 2017 would be Justice League. I'm guessing 2018 will be Wonder Woman. That they will wait. If they're not going to give her a solo movie first, they're going to wait until the film comes out. If the film is great or good, and they establish the characters, then I think we're going to get a Wonder Woman film, and then we're going to get a Wonder Woman film, and a Batman film, and then another Lantern film, and then Man of Steel. Essentially, you have your setup. And you know what? Here's another tricky thing. I don't know if for any of you who watch Arrow, Stephen Amell has said he would love to be part of the Justice League film. And here's the thing: if one is serious, what they should do is start dropping hints into Arrow and establishing that in the DC universe too, because it can work. You can easily establish Arrow in a Batman or Superman or Flash or Wonder Woman's universe. You can establish that these characters are somewhere inside this world in the universe. They need to start. Here's the thing with this announcement. Now, this has me thinking. Everybody knows the second season of Arrow, they announced that the major DC character will be making an appearance. Could this be the new Batman? That's what I'm thinking. Could this possibly be the new Batman? The new person to play Batman, could they possibly be the one who could make an appearance? That would be something monumental. And that would establish that Warner Brothers, if they did something like that, that would establish Warner Brothers is taking this as serious as possible and trying to do everything they can. But in terms of that, I would either like to see Flash or Batman. Not Superman, Wonder Woman, and Lantern, no, because they have to be off on their own steams in terms of how powerful and what type of characters are. Also, for the villain for Justice League, I think they're probably going to do Darkseid, and I think they're going to set it up through the Batman and Superman film in terms of maybe Bruce Wayne finding out the information for Superman in terms of like his resources and satellite. But yeah, what do you guys think? This is a monumental announcement. Are you guys happy? Are you thinking to yourselves as DC fans, finally, they're doing this, they're going to do this the right way, that we're not going to actually rush it, just having a Man of Steel film again next year, and then Justice League in 2015? No. They're taking their time. That's how you have to do this. The only way to make this work is it can't be rushed. You got to take your time, and you got to mold these characters in together. So, I'm excited. This is huge news. I'm going to be definitely waiting to hear maybe some more news today. Maybe I'll make another video if they give some more news. But yeah, what do you think? Leave some comments below. Are you excited as a DC fan to see that they are finally taking the steps necessary to try to build this DC universe and establish this in the film world? So leave some comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.